video games. It's definitely one of the greatest things to ever exist that I got to experience. It's cool to think that I could have been born just 100 years ago, but here I am today, getting to interact with a funny pixelated skeleton on screen and getting to shoot people on the back. So yeah, video games definitely go into the top 10 of my list of greatest things to ever exist of all time. Being able to tell stories and provide us with all these crazy awesome experiences in a way that just couldn't be done with other different mediums. With video games, you are now part of the journey. You're now given a chance to be a part of the adventure, to travel and to explore different worlds where you get to do a lot of cool stuff that you wouldn't be able to do in real life, whether it be jumping through portals or attempting to fight off a multi-dimensional empire, or even get yourself killed in every single possible way you can think of.
No.
Nice.
Why you guys are body blocking it? You're body blocking it.
Sorry, I can't keep up with coders.
For a while now, I seem to have suddenly lost the feeling of fun I used to have when going through a video game. Whether it be an old game I've already played 1,000 times before, a new one that I just happened to come across, or literally any type of game, I just don't seem to have the drive I had before. The fun just, I don't know, vanished one day, I guess. Where did all the fun go?
Bingo?
A few days ago, I saw a video that I found interesting because it was something related to whatever I was feeling about video games that bothered me for a while, and it really resonated with me. And yes, not everyone feels the same way about this, so I'm just gonna talk about what I feel. So anyways, I created this video to vent about why I'm just not having fun with video games lately. In fact, I'm so bored of video games now that I thought that putting some effort into making a video about video games would be more fun than actually getting to play the video games. You know that feeling of excitement every time you get home from school and finish homework, since it was the only thing that was standing between you and your free time. Maybe you want to play your Xbox 360, or play Flash games from Y8 Forever Newgrounds, or play with your neighbors outside. This was the kind of feeling I was missing, feeling of pure joy, fun, and excitement I had felt as a kid. The kind of feeling you get when you're outside your local time zone arcade ready for some rail shooters, or Tom's World for that one fishing game that rewards you with a ton of tickets. The same feeling you had creating a Minecraft world for the first time, excited to know more about what the game was about. You know, as a kid, you were just fascinated about everything. It's almost like I just blinked once and then suddenly it was already November of 2021. Time just flies too fast. Just a few years back, I was having the time of my life, and nowadays I'm like, not feeling like doing much. I could go for Time Crisis 2 right about now, but I can't, so yeah. So why don't I have fun with video games anymore? What exactly is fun anyway? Different people have their own different definitions of fun in doing certain activities. Something you might find fun and enjoyable might be completely lame and boring for others. For me, fun is simply just the enjoyment I get from a video game, leaving me generally happy and fulfilled. But whenever I try to do that nowadays, I can't help but feel like I'm wasting my time or something, making me regret whatever kind of fun I try to have when playing a video game. It's like a part of me saying that I should use this time to learn something new or do something that'll make me successful in the future. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to catch up with the other skilled and talented fellows my age that might be better than me in some things.
Killjoy.
So because of all of those thoughts running through my head, this just makes video games seem like an unfulfilling activity. This is why I stopped playing video games as much, because if there's no fun you can get from it, then what's the point of even playing? Not to say I don't have some kind of fun playing video games. I was able to play a few video games in the past couple of months, being mostly Tetrio. I even remember doing one of those online puzzle things during the summer with a few friends. I mean, we kinda had fun putting the pieces together. Although the reason we did that was because we literally just had no idea what to do since everything else felt dull and boring, and it was already 1 year into the pandemic, so at that point everything else just felt routine. That was the most magical experience. Best thing I did this quarantine.
You're a moron.
27 minutes.
27 minutes though.
Legends.
You want to do another one?
Sure, the puzzle was fun for a little bit, but it wasn't fun. Sometimes I just launch a game and stay there a few minutes, get bored and wander for a few hours on YouTube watching some video I thought was funny, or I don't know, do literally anything else. I remember the last full-length game I played and had a wonderful time with was The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time 3D. I played this way back in March of 2020. You know, I could list the games that I've temporarily abandoned on screen from the past couple of years. The only reason why I even open Epic Games Launcher is to add every game in the free games section in case I actually want to play these someday. You know, I do want to play these games I have, but I just couldn't get myself to feel like playing them. Now I just leave all these game icons on my desktop for the purpose of just being there for display. When I was younger, I would dream of finally getting to run Minecraft or Left 4 Dead 2 with mods without having to deal with extreme lag and frame drops. But now that I have a PC that is slightly better than what I had back then, for some reason I just couldn't get myself to play any of these games. Nostalgia is a lovely feeling, but at the same time it can also be a bad one. It's a double-edged sword. It's nice to reminisce about all those memorable moments you've experienced from the past, but at the same time you can't help but feel sad because you're reminded that it's just a memory now, and you can never go back and actually relive those moments the same way again. That's the feeling I got recently when I was able to retrieve my old Minecraft worlds from years ago. Sure, I was happy that I got it back after accepting that it was lost forever for so long, but I just didn't feel like continuing the world. Sure, I brought back the world, but I just want to be able to bring back the way I felt playing on this world for the first time. It was just like a museum I'd visit every now and then, reminding me of the memories of the past playing together with friends in the neighborhood. I just wouldn't be able to bring back the fun I had before in 2015. Things just change, and that's just how things work. We've all changed and developed in a lot of ways, and we see things differently now that we're older. I know I'm just the same me from all those years ago, just with a lot of changes. Back then, you might just be Chris Redfield running away from boulders, but years later, you're now Chris Redfield punching boulders out of your way. So yeah, video games were a huge part of my life and introduced me to the greatest stories, music, characters, experiences, and provided me with such awesome memories, and I'm sure it did the same to many more people in the world. But the more I think about my gaming experiences in the old days, playing video games nowadays feels really lame in comparison. And I could even say that I'm not really happy as I was back then playing video games. Video games right now just aren't as fun for me anymore. But wait, nostalgia can also be a good thing from a certain point of view. It's a reminder that we never really get to see the value of something until it's gone, and we should know that there's always a chance for us to make new memories even though it won't be the same as before, because we can't really go back. There's no way to relive memories. The only way to keep finding happiness is to create new ones every moment you have. And I guess it's alright not to feel motivated from time to time. I guess we just have to be patient about that. So whoever you are, I hope you find whatever you're looking for. Unless you've already found it. You can now get out of here. Go spend time with your friends and family or something. Make new memories or do something meaningful. I'm probably just gonna go to sleep again. Eventually I'll find my fun as well. I hope so. Goodbye.